Hello everyone and welcome to my very first YouTube video. I'm pleased to be able to sit here in front of you and bring to you the facts about a CFL Pan Am Stadium to Oshawa. There's been a lot of innuendo out there, gossip and rumor, and that's why I'm doing this video, to get the facts out there. My name is Robert Lutczyk, and I'm the Ward 2 Regional and City Councillor for the City of Oshawa. Recently, the Hamilton Tiger Cats announced that they'd be leaving Hamilton if they couldn't make a deal for a stadium there, along with the Pan Am Organizing Committee. I felt that this was a good idea to look into in further detail and to ask the City Council of Oshawa to do so as well. Unfortunately, not everyone agreed, and I was disappointed that the Mayor, John Gray, decided not to take a leadership role in this fact-finding opportunity, and has done everything so far to try and undermine this issue. And once again, I'm going to be speaking directly to you, the people, with the information and with the facts. So let's look at the possibility of the Ticats coming to Oshawa. A dream? Perhaps. But all great projects have to start as a dream sometime. And I think that everybody should keep an open mind when looking at this. And now I brought some facts to the table. So let's have a look at some of them. But before I begin, I wanted to go and tell you the number one issue here, and that is that there's no city tax dollars required for a CFL stadium in Oshawa. And let me show you how. Now going back to last year first, when I proposed bringing KISS to Oshawa, Mayor Gray and the other naysayers on this council said the same things as this proposal. It can't be done. We can't afford it. It's not a core service. They'll never come, so why bother? And we're not interested. As everyone knows, KISS did come. It was the biggest concert to come to Oshawa in 30 years since the Rolling Stones. It created huge interest and excitement in the community, and I think that's important to our citizens. Now let's talk about what Mayor Gray is proposing. Mayor Gray's CFL proposal would cost Oshawa taxpayers $69 million. That's if we did things his way. And let's see where he gets that information from. Well, $60 million comes from the Pan Am Organizing Committee. $59 million would come from the Ticats, for a total of $119 million. Here's the problem though. A $150 million stadium cost. It's the Cadillac of stadiums that he's proposing, and this is the problem. $10 million for the land, $30 million for environmental assessment, road improvements, and so on, results in a $69 million cost to the Oshawa taxpayer. And Mayor Gray bases this $150 million stadium cost on the Winnipeg Stadium, the proposed Winnipeg Stadium. And as you can see here, this is a Cadillac of stadiums. Some would say it doesn't even look like a stadium, it looks like a spaceship. I mean, look at all these fancy arches that would expand the entire football field from end to end. This stadium is designed to have a retractable roof. This is an expensive design. This is not what I'm advocating. I'm advocating practicality. My proposal would cost the taxpayers zero. Taxpayers of Oshawa would not be on the hook for this stadium. And I just wish that people would have had an open mind in the beginning to investigate the details behind this. But I'm pleased to be able to share those details with you now. I'm proposing a practical stadium with a practical price tag. Once again, $60 million would come from the Pan Am Games. $59 million would come from the Ticats for a total of $119 million. But this stadium, based on an existing design, on a stadium that was just finished, $79 million at the University of Akron. This would be the price tag for a practical stadium. $10 million for the land, $30 million again for the environmental assessments, road improvements, and so on. Bottom line, zero cost to the taxpayer. If you have a closer look at this stadium, it's a practical design, but very attractive. It has everything we could possibly want. A 35,000 seat stadium. So when we're in competition with other cities in Ontario that have large venues for attracting acts, we can show them we have something to compete with too. If acts such as AC/DC or the Scorpions want to come to Oshawa, or anyone else who's big out there, they're not going to be coming to 5,000 ticket venue at the General Motors Center. But this stadium, they'd be coming to that. Just want to take a few moments now and describe the site, the proposed site, and why this is such a great site to have. The Oshawa Stadium site, Highway 401 visibility, Highway 401 access at Stevenson Road and Thixon Roads. It's adjacent to the new 2012 GO train station. It's a 5-minute cab ride from the Via train station, and it's walking distance from the new Trent University Oshawa campus. If you have a look over here, I'll just orientate you to this map. There's Highway 401. There's the brand new Stevenson Road interchange in Oshawa. And this is the Thixon Road interchange. Right along here is Thornton Road. Trent University in Oshawa Civic Auditorium is at the north part of this map. The proposed GO train station will be at the very north of the Hatch Square, which would be the ideal location for this stadium. Once again, highway visibility, highway access, public transit, large enough site. I'm hopeful that maybe the City Council can have another look at this again. Although things seem to be going back on track in Hamilton, I watched Mayor Eisenberger yesterday on television state that he was cautiously optimistic about a resolve. Cautiously optimistic, which to me is a step or two below just optimistic. If things go off the rails in Hamilton, I believe that Oshawa should be ready. At no cost to the taxpayer, we could end up with a 35,000 seat Pan Am and CFL stadium and a professional football franchise in the city of Oshawa. Thank you for watching, and if you need any more information, you can find me on Facebook.